The advent of Uber is changing the way people call for rides, both here in Jacksonville and in cities all across the country. Right now, the City Council is considering changing the local rules again that regulate the service and others like it.
Traditional cabbies are crying foul, and council members are listening to both sides. But so far, no one is enforcing the existing rules for Uber. Channel 4's Jim Pickett has been talking with some council members, cab companies, and an Uber driver. He's joining us live. Jim.
You know, Mary, Uber is very simple. All you do is download the app, kind of put in your location, put in where you want to go. You even pay for it on your phone. It's very convenient. It's cheaper than a cab. It's more convenient than a bus. But for city council members, Uber is driving them crazy. For several years, Jacksonville's been trying to regulate the way Uber does business here. They want the drivers to have background checks. The city wants cars inspected. They also want to make sure the drivers have insurance. They want them to pay a fee, just like cabs, to be able to operate in Jacksonville. Some Uber Black and tech driving companies have complied, but the majority have not.
If you're bound by regulations and you're ignoring them, that's like, you know, holding up, giving the taxpayer and the city council the one-finger salute, and I don't appreciate that.
That's why this council committee is meeting, talking about Uber and other vehicles for hire. They learned what happened in Fort Lauderdale when they banned the service. Like an old car, it backfired. Uber turned to social media, and the outcry from taxpayers was to have them return with less regulation. Gary Steele is an Uber driver who was at the meeting, and members pounced on him when he said he can't afford fees like regular cab companies pay, but he says Uber has become a way of life.
If you remove Uber, a lot of people have started to rely on our services. It's a very affordable step between public transportation and cabs. We're like half the price.
Cab companies and limousine operators say the only problem with Uber is the rules are different for them, and that's unfair.
They need to follow the same rules and regulations that are already on the books. That's our gripe and that's our beef.
We're being regulated to provide that service, and they're not. And that's all we're asking, you know, is for a level playing field.
Now, one thing that might happen at City Council tonight, they may vote to allow cab companies not to have to pay an extra fee, or at least extend that and not get a penalty if they don't pay, until they come up with some new regulations that would involve Uber and the other companies like this. It's something the City Council could consider tonight. They're going to meet again on December 8th to take up even more regulations. We're live at City Hall. Jim Pickett, Channel 4, the local station.